So, if I remember correctly, last we left off, we went to town for some reason. Wandered around town for some reason. Fought a demon skyscraper for some reason. And then went to an oil rig where finally Dante had his first line. Fought a boss who just stood there while I shot him to death. And nothing of importance happened. Which is, kinda the whole premise of the game. Just, nothing important happens. Just gonna keep upgrading guns, I guess. Fuck it. The guns are the only thing that's getting me through this game. That's right, Ed. I forgot about the infested chopper. Now, let's see if I remember my controls. Lock on. Wasn't there a dedicated dash button or dodge? Yeah, there we go. There was a change guns button. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's get this show started. An alert can be heard. Just one woman on an intercom saying, "Caution."
Warning.
And warning. Oh, guys, look out. We got 12 minutes. Man, this heat effect looks like trash. I bet I don't even need to fight these guys. Oh no, do I go left or right? Well, this one's got an orb at the end, so it's probably not the way I need to go. So let's go there.
Warning.
Okay, let's go the other way. Remember how ugly the devil trigger is in this game? Lord. Oh, Lord. What'd I get?
Warning.
I don't know. Where am I going? I don't know. What's this for? I don't know. I'm so disoriented right now. Okay, hold up. Let me bop back in here. Make sure I didn't miss any doors. So I got that item that was here. I got the item that was there. Alright, that seems to be the only thing.
Warning.
Oh, it's a new weapon? It said it was decorative. Hold up. Oh shit, you can. Hell yeah. Equip that. It just enhances your attack power. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, maybe there was a door off this way. Doesn't look like it. Did I miss something back here? Well, this elevator don't go up, so that kind of limits my options here. God damn it, Dante. Huh? Mm-hmm. Oh. Maybe I did miss something back here. I don't know where I'm going. Is it through here? No. Was there something I needed to do in this room? Maybe? Like, I can't tell. Everything is blurry. There's like nothing up. You know what? You know what maybe what you probably have to do? Okay, no. Got to destroy this door. Man, if anyone wanted to like look up what I'm supposed to do, that would be helpful. I think the place where I got the gem was actually, well, I mean, better idea than what I've got, which is nothing. Well, this is where I got the gem. Exit out the opposite red. Oh my, wait, this? Look at that, you can't even see this door. Fuck that. Fuck this game. You literally can't even see that door. Good going, camera. Whatever. Thank you for the help. I appreciate it. I don't remember going down this low, but I'll believe it. Sorry, I pressed the direction on the analog stick, and it's like, oh, you want to go back in the room you came from. Got it. Man, this heat effect is just awful. It's just the worst. Where did I just jump to? Is this, oh, there's an enemy flying. I see. Alright, well. I feel like I need to do something with these pegs that are sticking out. But it's hard for me to tell because I'm auto-targeting enemies I can't see. Well, let's just go to the door and see what happens.
Warning.
Are any of these buttons gonna interact? Nope. Alright, let's figure out what the puzzle is. And shoot some enemies that I cannot see. Oh, Ed, I was trying to hit this floating thing. Dante really does not like targeting. There we go. So I'm gonna need to kill these enemies. Okay, let's switch guns. Oh my god. Please stop targeting enemies that I cannot see! Don't... Please! I'm begging you! I have a family. I just want to beat you as fast as possible so I can get out of this fucking game. Okay, I don't see any more down here. Yep, there's one hidden down here in this corner. Can't hit it though, because there's an enemy. Oh my god. I can't target this thing! God, this... I'm fucking one level into this. I've been away from this game for 2 weeks. I'm one level deep into where I left off. Not even, half a level. I'm already, like, frustrated again. This game sucks so bad. Oh, Lord.
Warning.
I distinctly remember where the camera was telling me to go. Probably out this way. Just ignore the enemies. The sooner we beat this game, the better. Why am I... Oh, there's like a big fan. I mean, I guess these enemies are just gonna keep respawning indefinitely, as I have been earlier. And yeah, Ed, I totally agree. Like, I figured there was no way this game... I couldn't figure out, like, what could possibly make this game as bad as people said it was. Just not a good game. Okay, sorry. I put down my controller to, like, grab a drink. Well, I guess I gotta do a plane puzzle of some kind. Okay, well... What? Oh. Sure. I had to get in the plane to gum up the works here. Sure, why not? I have a motorcycle now. Why not? Oh no, there was a missile launcher? Shit. I'm not replaying that stage to get the missile launcher. Or, fuck it. I'm playing Devil May Cry 2. Actually, I don't even know how to chapter select, so it doesn't matter. I had fucking no idea. I was gonna say, in for a penny, in for a pound, but, check the shop. Sure. Nope. Oh. Yeah, so like, I would hear the tales of, oh, Devil May Cry 2 is the worst Devil May Cry game, and it's bad, and it was panned on release, and I would play Devil May Cry 1, you know, well after it came out, and enjoy it, and I'm like, okay, well, this game is a bit dated, but I like it a lot. Like, how could they fuck up the sequel so bad that, like, people who like the first game don't like the second? Turns out, it's because they barely worked on it at all. Development hell. I can get the missile launcher later. I am sorry, melting swatches. I feel your pain. Okay, I'm guessing I need to hit both of these. Which is going to be a lot easier said than done because I can't target this. Ugh. Alright, hold on. Equip. Amulet. Move faster. I'm gonna guess me hitting that doesn't refresh it. I come out here and build up some double trigger in the meanwhile, because I'm gonna need it. I should have the, like, the offense equipped. Yeah, like, it's equipped by default. Because there's, like, 3 slots. These guys don't respond. Please, I don't need that cutscene for this. Oh my god, please. Please tell me that worked. There we go. I was gonna be really annoyed if I got across the way, but couldn't hit the thing in time because Dante wanted to target something in the middle of the room. Let's get this one orb. Yay. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh no, look out, he's so savage. Will he be able to do anything other than just stand there and let me shoot him to death? Well, let's find out. Place your bets. Turns out the answer was no. Let's actually try it. Oh, no, my mistake. I decided to shake things up and hit this guy for once. That was a mistake. Oh yeah, Melting Swatch. Just own it. Fuck yeah. It's okay to like bad games. I like some bad games. Oh, Jesus. Well, time to do this. Melting Swatch, if there's a way to do more than a 3-hit combo, we fucking tried when I first booted up this game. I could not figure out what caused more hits. Oh, come on, I dodged out of the way of that. Because, like, keep in mind, I'm coming to this game directly from Devil May Cry 1, where, like, yeah, there wasn't much combos in that game, but, like, I knew at least how to delay my attack to get the multi-stab, and... oh, Lord. Let's speed this up a little bit. Oh my god! Does this boss actually do anything other than just sit there and let you shoot it? I'm dodging so much, guys. I don't think you understand just how much I'm dodging here. Oh, I had a yellow orb. Sure, why not? Yeah, this game is making me appreciate a lot about the other Devil May Cry games. Also, everything about this game really emphasizes your guns, let's be honest here. This game wants you to use your guns and nothing else. That was the chapter. 2 rooms. One room where you hit 2 orbs, and then a boss fight. A boss fight with, like, just a circular arena. And one who just flew in the sky and did nothing. Boy. I'm shaking my head so much. Ah, boy. He wields a spear and is obeyed by the wolves. Hell yeah. This is my kind of guy. Ooh, there's 2 weapons in this stage. Thanks for the heads up. That door is cool, sorta. So, for like 2 seconds, I was coming down here, right? Coming down these stairs, I'm like, it's kind of simplistic, but I'm enjoying the aesthetic of this area. And then I see this really garish floor. It's just really awful to look at. And the wall, oh my god, this is so ugly. Oh man. The level designer just went over to his mom's house and took a picture of the kitchen floor and just pasted it all over the room. Oh, 2 of you, huh? Nope. What have we learned about you guys? It's that you don't like shotguns. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Look out, here they come. Crawling off the walls very slowly. Shooting a little bit of purple goo. Alright, let's start playing a little game, which is how much of the game can I ignore? It's probably going to be a lot. Top of this room, there should be a weapon, maybe. Okay, sure, why not? But if I get up there and I don't see a weapon, I'm not gonna look for it. Are these enemies going to stop spawning? Well, let's find out. Dante. Why would you let me wall jump off a wall and then not let me land on the platform I'm trying to jump on? Alright, well, let's try flying up and see what happens. Still really hate that there's like no music in this menu. Really not good. Not this. When you say it's not this level, do you mean it's like not this chapter? Here, it's this level, not this room. Okay. This is where I came from. Nope. I've sort of figured out how to do a 4-hit combo instead of a 3-hit combo. Oh no! Look out! It's an Indiana Jones boulder! Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, let's do this the fun way. So I probably can't shoot it. Okay, it looks like I have a lot more room to work with than I thought I did. This looks like the room with all the platforms you were talking about, Ed. Someday, they're gonna figure out how to do platforming in a Devil May Cry game. Oh, almost had it. Oh. You can almost see this platform that's right here. Oh, Ed, you're putting in like more effort than anyone probably really expects. I appreciate the attempt at assistance, but also don't push yourself to try to find guides for Devil May Cry 2. Did you see how I saved that? I like shot a gun to stop myself from falling. Because of how fucking good I am at video games. I just fell down. Nope, not this one. Where did I get up from? Nope, not this way. I could just... How much devil trigger do I have? Any way to tell? No. No way to bring up the health menu. Oh. Oh, okay. I think I just jumped clean over that platform. Oh my god. The camera really adds to this experience, by the way. Okay, now, whoa, don't go that way. All right, let's see if I can fly up real quick. I'm curious about weapons. Oh, hell yeah. Those sound tight. I don't need to do this, switch guns. Now I don't need to mash the button anymore, guys. Welcome to the new Devil May Cry 2 Let's Play. Alright, now. Platform was over here. Thank you for clipping that. I'm gonna need to watch it after the fact. Can I just shoot this? No. I am absolutely busting out these guns on like the next thing I have to fight though. Because if they're strong, then this game just got way easier. I just don't need to mash the button at all. Even if they're not strong, like nothing ever comes close to me anyway. I just need to hang back and shoot. I'm not convinced that the guide will have been written by someone who really dislikes the game. If someone's writing a guide for Devil May Cry 2, they probably have some stake in going, well, I like this game, so let me accurately list out the balancing between all the guns in Devil May Cry 2. Like, sure, it probably does less damage than pistols or shotgun, but we'll see. Yeah, I almost certainly could have skipped that entire room. I'm gonna power up these submachine guns right now, because fuck you guys. Having no faith. By you guys, I just mean Ed quoting a guide from, like, 2002, probably. Yeah, I could have just flown through the whole room, but that would defeat the purpose, right? You know? We gotta take this game at face value. Oh, shit! It's that cool skull guy that I don't remember. Okay, that was fair. I can't tell how much health these guys have. Well, his friend has joined the party, so... Yep. This is what I wanted. Yep. This is where I want to go. Yep. I can definitely tell what's happening right now. There's definitely not way too much going on. This is fine. Let's just do this. I need health anyway. This camera sucks. Just throwing that out there. Hey, I want to do that move. The stabby move. Oh, I don't hurt the dogs. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks for the heads up. Alright, am I at least targeting this boy? I would like to target the boy, please. I would like to target the boy. There we go. Yeah, he's not doing a ton of damage. But also, it's just like, I don't have a lot of opening to get in on this guy. He hurts a lot. So this is Capra Demon, huh? This guy's got some unfair range advantages here. Also, I disagree. I feel like I had more fun with the chopper. Can't afford anything. Eh. Alright, well. You don't have a lot of window on this guy, so let's stick with the shotgun, I guess. Yeah, fuck off! I completely forgot about that already. Okay, yeah. Hey, you know what really sucks? This entire boss fight. Like, there's... If I stay locked on, I move super slow, which is really detrimental, but if I don't lock on, I'm targeting everything that's not the boss. And I evidently cannot kill these dogs. So let's see how this goes. Yep, that's what I wanted. Let's target the dog. This sucks. Oh, please land. Please land. How do I stop flying? How do I stop flying? How do I not fly? How do I do the thing where I don't fly? I just want to be on the ground and attack this guy. Okay, so now I'm getting reports that you can hurt the dog. Alright. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to at this point. You can kill the dogs that just have ridiculous amounts of health. Cool. Cool. Oh my god. This sucks so bad. Oh, that's one dog. This guy turns on a dime. And the camera is piss. And the controls are bad. And Dante moves like a clown. And he targets the wrong person. And this guy has too much health. And the dogs have too much health. And he can stun lock you. And these dogs hit you as soon as you gain control in the boss fight. And they don't stop attacking. And they move so fast you can't hit them. And the boss turns on a dime. And what I'm saying is I have some fucking issues with this boss fight. Well, there's the two dogs. So let's see if I can just, like, keep my distance. Yep. Whoa. Oh, he was blocking. This boss can block, too. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. No, it doesn't work anymore. Whatever. I think I got it. I think I'm at, like, no HP. Okay, I have, like, no HP. Why am I, like, nega devil trigger? Probably because I did it at critical HP. That's my best guess. Sure, I'll take it. But hey, I didn't use any items. That counts for something. Gives me a cool S. Dextreme. Oh. Oh no, it's the share zone. Okay, can't go up. I gotta stay down here. It is definitely very apparent what it is I'm supposed to be doing right now. I fully understand what is at stake and what my goal is. It is quite clear. I think I'm supposed to be, like... I was shooting that guy, but it's, like, doing no damage for some reason. Oh my god. Really? Well, let's just keep doing this. This is making me nauseous. Not really, but it's not good. Ignore the skulls. Okay, yeah, that was the trick. Okay. Shoot the D8. Oh, lord. Like, I can't even target them. I can't tell what I'm shooting at. gonna stick with the submachine guns because I can move while shooting, sorta? Not really. Like, it's hard to stab them because I have no depth perception on where the fuck I am at any given point in this room. Oh, hey, I got one. We're gonna need to do this again, friends, because I'm not gonna live through this. You know what? I'm just gonna put myself out of this. I'm gonna start it over with full health, because I don't want to do that whole thing and then just like die to Dante stubbing his toe on the coffee table when he wakes up the next morning. Hey, let's figure out where I am. Got one. All right. I'm apparently in the middle of the lightning. It's hard to target these things. This is also just like ignoring the rotating room. The lightning is really just bad to look at. Okay, this has gotten a lot less stupid now that I have an idea of what I'm doing. There we go. There we go. And just stop. Cool. Oh, there was health. There was health. I might have gotten away with not killing myself, but whatever. I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna upgrade a sword. I know I really shouldn't, but I feel like I need to do that at least once during this playthrough. Gotta break these for 100 individual orbs.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes. Now we can stop Arius's ambition.
Whatever.
But actually, I do not deserve this power.
What power?
Bring this to Mathieu for me.
Who?
Please.
What is it?
I've got something that I need to take care of.
What? Where are we? Why did I come here? Where's that? Oh, it's this. Oh, I guess he's here now. So the plot is really clear. I have a full understanding of Dante's motivations and desires. Oh boy, I think I know where this fight's going. Oh, he okay. Hold on. Someone in chat says he takes melee damage. I would like to attempt this. We'll see how well this works. Yeah, okay. This is gonna go a lot faster if I just do this. I could just stay out of his range and shoot him, but that is gonna take a while. Thank you for the heads up, Kaylin. I do appreciate it. Because otherwise, I would have just stayed out of range and shot him with guns. And it would not have been the first time. Sorry, enemy that was about to spawn. I ruined your day. I'm actually genuinely surprised that wasn't the end of the chapter. I can't believe there's a little bit more to go. Oh, hey, how'd you get here?
It seems you have obtained the final arcana.
The what?
It's from your daughter.
Oh, you're her mom? Are you Matthias?
What are you doing, Granny?
That's a good question.
One more thing I need.
What are you doing, Dante?
Son of Sparta. My daughter went to face Arius all
Who?
by herself. Please take these and save Lucia.
What are they?
If it's heads.
Again, just to rehash what I said last time, I bet you that coin is heads on both sides. I know it's gotta be.
Your lucky streak continues, Granny.
This game does not end another way without revealing that that coin is heads on both sides, because that is exactly how this game would go. Alright, let's do at least one more mission. And then maybe... yeah, let's do one more mission. Let's do one more mission. However it ends, it ends. Because, like, this is 13. As far as I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, there's 18 chapters in the game. That would leave 14, 15, 16, 17, 5 more chapters to do. And this will be the... I did 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This would have been 15 now. 5 now. The hunter will learn to feel the leap of faith. Okay, yeah, chapter 13 is a single boss fight. Fuck it. That's a good note to end on. Keep this short. And definitely end on a good note. I'm nodding, because I believe exactly what I'm saying. Oh, that's Arius.
That man
I guess.
is going to bring me the arcana shortly. You will live to see that.
Where are we?
That's just a piece of crap.
Oh, arcana.
Here's another 3 for you.
The coin.
Crap like that doesn't interest me. But your swan song will.
Hey, he had a sort of alright line, kind of, a little bit. Not what I want to target. I want to target the boss. I actually just do not care about these little shadow beasts. Look, he's got a gun too. He knows how to play this game. Is he following a guide too? What's that on his desk? Is that the strategy guide for Devil May Cry 2? Oh, he's blocking. Alright, fine. I'll entertain myself with some of these little boys here. This camera is really good. Yep, that's exactly who I wanted to target. Thank you, Dante. Fuck this old man. This boss fight sucks so bad, but in a good way. Not like the fucking stupid dog asshole. Fuck that guy. This guy rules. Look at this. Oh no, he's getting away. Where did you go? I hear you, but I can't see you. I hear him. Oh. That's not him. Is it? Is that him? No, that's not him. He's not taking damage. There he is. I found you. Oh, there he goes. He's just sitting down. This guy rules. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Where did you go? Aw, there you are.
I must obtain the power of Argosax.
Who?
Or I cannot transcend all living things.
Why?
Too easy.
You cannot win. Someone is holding you back.
Forget about me. Kill Arius.
Don't worry. I've got you.
That was a cutscene that happened in this video game. And things happened. So what's happening in this game? Whatever. Maybe we'll solve the mystery of what is happening in this game next time we play. Because I think I'm done for the night. Because there's only 5 chapters left in this game. And I don't want to play more and then have the end of the game be like 1 chapter long stream. Also, there are better games I feel like I could be playing tonight. So, thanks for watching this very short, relatively short stream. I'll see you guys next week where I'll definitely finish Devil May Cry 2. It should not be too much work. Got you then.